Test 1 2 test 1 2. Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I am your host, Tyrone Bridges. Let's get it.
Incarceration, and that is important. But I also understand I'm running for prosecutor, right? And my priority is to keep people safe. And serious crimes are going to be treated seriously. Now, does that mean life without parole? I will note on the Liberated Don't Incarcerate scorecard, I did say there might be some exceptional circumstances where I may see you got a serial killer, you got somebody committing terrorism, right? I mean, like there are situations that arise. But you shoot a 6-year-old? Hell yes. Hell yes, we're treating that seriously. That's a real victim. That's somebody that's harming the community. You killed a kid.
Or attempted to kill the kid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that slide.
So what you trying to tell me right now, man, is you telling us on this no bullshit show that if you the prosecutor of Washtenaw County, the next prosecutor and that doggone shooter of them people that they put on the news today come across your office, you mean to tell me that you gonna prosecute them with the fullest extent and a law and make sure they do time, serious time?
If you are shooting guns at people, if you're shooting guns where kids can be hurt, yes, you need to be separated from the community, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host of this show, I Thought You Knew. I am Tyrone Bridges, and you just heard during the time of our elected officials forum, you heard the current prosecuting attorney, Savit. So before I start the show, let me give you this quick disclaimer. For those who have got tender ears and don't like to hear cursing, swear words, please exit the show. I'll wait. But the clip that I was playing earlier, I want to put that in highlight, and I want to let everybody know that on this show, we had all of the candidates for prosecuting attorney for Washtenaw County. Savit, we had him on the show. And I know you see our show's page, our Facebook group page, I Thought You Knew. And I know you caught it on the Fox 2 Detroit, Channel 2. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I did have the audio. I'm gonna let y'all hear it real quick.
But anyhow, man,
y'all work with me for a minute. I'm trying to get this clip, y'all know.
3 days after this accused shooter shot a little boy, he walks free, making bond on Tuesday. It has this family angry and confused.
And I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Lee Wen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Kobe.
He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer, but that's not gonna work because I'm too fast.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun, boom, shot me right here.
Listen.
It's all on video Saturday afternoon on Candlewood Lane. You'll see kids playing, hear a gunshot, then Kobe realizes he's hit. Lee Wen allegedly fired through his front window. The bullet went in Kobe's arm and out the other side.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
You point to it, show us where it's at.
Right now, he's not even processing exactly what happened. You know, he don't realize how close he came to not being here. But I realize it.
29-year-old Lee Wen is charged with assault with intent to murder. He's apparently had issues with neighbors in the past, and this time, Dad Arnold suspects Lee Wen was mad Kobe's bike was in his yard.
I'm irate, really. I mean, I can't function, and I don't know what to do.
A Washtenaw County judge gave him a $10,000 cash bond, which he made Tuesday. This is him walking out, picked up by family. The prosecutor's office shocked at the low bond. They're filing an emergency motion to get it changed. A judge's order not to return home, but it's a piece of paper, says Arnold.
I'm scared for my family, you know, but I'm scared for them because I don't know what he's capable of.
Reporting in Ypsilanti, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
Wait. But there's more. There's more. There's been more criminals allowed out on PR bond. We did a story on our show last week that got many great reviews, many people making messages to us on YouTube. But let me let y'all know real quick about those messages that y'all leave and those angry or hangry or mad words that you say, because I'm here bringing the news. You're being watched. Your post is being flagged. You may go to jail. Maybe Ellie's not going to prosecute you, but I guaranteed you that the federal government is looking at you. So remember, there was a story earlier in the year about a young man who committed an assault in Ann Arbor. I put it on the Facebook group page at the Fleetwood Diner in Ann Arbor because he was asked to wear a mask and he hit someone in the head. I guess the guy was a mentally ill individual. I'm not faulting that individual, but that same prosecuting attorney's office, Ellie Savit, let him out on PR bond against his own wishes. And then he did another assault and set Miller Manor on fire, displacing 100 families because of this PR bond fiasco. There's more. There's more. But here's his words. Here's his words real quick, because I had him on the show. I rewound the tape, spliced it up, and I wanted y'all to hear what he said on the show, because he's not going to come on the show and defend himself.
Newly elected county prosecutor Ellie Savit recently eliminated the practice of requesting cash bond.
Here he says,
It's people hear gunshots every day.
this is the
Gunshots
man.
in Township, gunshots in Superior Township, gunshots in West Willow, gunshots all over, man. So what I'm saying, as a young guy, man, I mean, at least as a young guy that understands the wrongful convictions, but you gotta also be a damn prosecutor at the end of the day too. We want you to really focus on the real crime. And the real crime may be things that we're not seeing right now. That's why I gave you the earlier question. And also things that you see, like that 6-year-old. That's all I'm saying. I just want to make sure that when you catch them knuckleheads, I don't care who babies they is, that's out here shooting and hit a 6-year-old. Street code mean they supposed to get them when they get in the penitentiary. But I'm asking you, you gonna be prosecuted. What really? You gotta talk to them directly, because I don't know. It sounds like a soft answer. They need to hear that you gonna really deal them kids some justice there.
Now, I was speaking about a previous shooting that happened in Superior Township where a 6-year-old boy was shot and no one would say anything.
They kids, but you can't be considered a kid when you shooting a 6-year-old baby.
Yes, I mean, I will say this. Yes, anybody that is shooting a gun at people, that's going to be dealt with seriously. And there are two parts of my platform that fit together. I talk a lot about what needs to change, and we need to stop mass incarceration, and we need to stop, we talked about the pretext stops and the racial profiling and charging contraband crimes on that level, right? If you stop prioritizing so much of that, right? If you stop just shuffling people in and out of the justice system because they're dealing with addiction and mental health issues, right? And you stop the criminalization of childhood mistakes, schoolyard fights, what have you. If you stop focusing on that, it gives you a lot more resources to focus on the crimes that really matter.
Now, the previous tape that came out on Channel 7, I think I have it queued up. Y'all forgive me, but I'm my own sound man in my own studio because I roll by myself.
The case is raising questions tonight about a new policy against cash bond in Washtenaw County. A man charged with assault is accused of setting an apartment fire after his release. This time, 7 Action News reporter Simon Shaykhet tells us the suspect is pleading not to be freed.
Here at the Washtenaw County Jail, Dave Andrew Clare is being held in custody pending release to a mental health facility. At the same time, the prosecutor here in Washtenaw County is explaining why he was let out of jail once already after an alleged assault. At 27 years old, Dave Andrew Clare is no stranger to trouble with the law. Recently arrested and charged after Ann Arbor police say he beat a waitress repeatedly over the head with a glass bottle here at Fleetwood Diner, who simply asked him to wear a face mask.
They come in here and then they across us. Like, there's been plenty of times that people have been hurt here.
Waitress Anna Love, stunned to learn that Clare was released on personal bond soon after, and then just last Sunday night, allegedly assaulted a neighbor and set fire to Miller Manor Apartments, causing more than 100 tenants to have to evacuate.
It's really unfortunate for everyone involved, for him and then the community.
Newly elected county prosecutor Ellie Savit recently eliminated the practice of requesting cash bond.
What would you say to the restaurant owner and the people who live in that apartment complex today?
I'd say that I'm really sorry that you were harmed. We strive to keep you safe.
Investigators say not only did Clare admit to setting the fire, but also acknowledged suffering from mental health issues after damaging a police car. Records show he has a history of auto theft dating back years. In court this week, he also asked not to be released from custody. Savit says he's now being held pending release to an inpatient mental health treatment facility.
To the extent that any of us miss warning signs, we're going to go back and look and make sure that we can do better in the future.
The new prosecutor insists he still supports denial of bond in cases of extreme violence and danger to the public.
There are details that we don't know
that were contained in those first police reports at that first arraignment.
Former prosecutor and criminal defense attorney Pamela Johnson says it's important to consider all the facts. She points out the jail population now at risk due to COVID-19, as well as the defendant's prior criminal history and mental states, all crucial considerations in determining bond.
At the time, again, of that first arraignment, the courts and the lawyers work with the best information, the most accurate information that they have in deciding what is an appropriate bond.
We'll be keeping close watch on Claire's case to make sure both he and the public are protected. From Washtenaw County, Simon Shakat, 7 Action News.
Now that was 7 Action News, and 2 was reporting today. How many more news stories other than the ones that you come back and check out over and over again, like mine, that you don't have to pay for, that brings you news that no one wants to complain about, that they're bringing you news? How many news stories Washtenaw County gonna get before y'all start to think about this Washtenaw County Prosecuting Attorney's Office? Huh? How many more babies got to get shot? Huh? How many more families got to lose loved ones? Huh? I'm just asking the question. How many more rapes? How many more predators got to attack more of our citizens? Huh? Just asking the question. You don't like what I say, turn this bitch off. This ain't for you. But if you like what I'm saying and you trying to spread the news around Washtenaw County that this is a haven for fuckery, share this. And let's talk about recall. And also filing a Board of Ethics complaint against this prosecuting attorney and his minions. Washtenaw County residents, y'all scared ass people who've actually stood with him, and y'all know what's going on and the demise that's happening in the cancer that is in our Washtenaw County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. Y'all know what the fuck happening. Y'all stand up for anything, y'all will fall for everything. My man has done some grave injustice over these past few months to our residents. More is coming out. My phone is being blown up. But remember, he came on this show and he told me in his own words, I got them all here, call me to the carpet. That's what I'm doing. You pissed off at me? God will take care of you, guaranteed. But call that man to the carpet. He's an elected official. Y'all need to do something about it. Let me see if I got this other clip.
There's a couple of things, and I'm the only candidate in this race to have committed to this. And I think specific commitments are important. There's a couple of things that I pledged to do. And I'm saying this specifically.
Listen.
Which is important, not vagaries. You don't hear just, flowery rhetoric from me. You hear specific promises that you can hold me to, which is important.
Did you hear that? You could hold me to it. It's important. So if y'all scared people in Washtenaw County think that y'all have been bamboozled with this new prosecutor who is stirring up some major havoc in our county, if y'all feel y'all good with this, y'all good with the number of shootings that we done had, number of CSCs, a 6-year-old baby got shot a few days ago. Y'all see that news story on Fox 2 Detroit? 6. Remember? Currently 6 in his administration, a 6-year-old. When he came on our show, there was a 6-year-old baby got shot, and he promised to do something about that one too. Y'all, I'm just a messenger. And what I don't understand is for those who do make dumb comments. What black media group out here right now reporting all this shit to you free of charge? You don't support me. I don't care. But this has to get out. This has to get out. Share this over and over and over again. For those who voted for Eli Savit, I understand you made a mistake. Mistakes can be corrected. But our babies can't come back when they're dead. Sending a shout out to that brother, Arnold Daniels. Sir, we are with you on I Thought You Knew. I have made an appeal to you to come on our show. I would love to have you and your son to come on the show. Sir, young man, we are here with you. Anybody would like to call the show and give us some information that you have been aggrieved by this Washtenaw County Prosecutor Attorney's Office, Ellie Savit. Our hotline number is 734-444-3675. That's 734-444-3675. And currently we are assembling a team of civil rights lawyers, members of the National Action Network, and also the NAACP. We are here and we are investigating this prosecutor. This is Tyrone Bridges, and I Thought You Knew. The only show you're going to get it from. Straightforward. We bringing it. Peace.